Where is it?
Right, what we're going to do, we're going to present some medallions today to represent representatives of sporting organisations in this town, indicating the sporting excellence of this little town in Dorset. And can those of you who are visitors here, can we say thank you very much indeed for supporting us in this terrible conditions. But what a wonderful turnout. It's been one of the biggest turnouts in Dorset, one of the smallest towns in some of the worst weather. So thank you very, very much for getting wet and seeing this unique sporting event, something which none of us will ever see again. And it's my pleasure to welcome onto the platform Her Worship the Mayor, Sally Holman, and the Deputy Mayor, Jane Whittington, the Deputy Lieutenant of Dorset, Minnie Spencer, Minnie Churchill,
It's been a long day.
Minnie Churchill, and also a big round of applause for GB Swim, Jessica Dickens from the GB Swimmers Club. She is an official Olympic ambassador, and she's been brilliant today. She's been in the town all day. You can see how drenched, but being a swimmer, she's used to it. She's actually going to swim back to the Cobb Gate afterwards. Any of you want to follow her, you're very entitled to do it. If you can beat her back to the Cobb Gate, the Mayor's going to treat you to a free weekend in Lyme Regis, okay? Right, so we're now going to present the medallions to Lyme Olympians. Now nobody represents the Olympian spirit more than four very special blokes. Those of you who are locals will know who and what the Corinthians did. They were the guys that led our procession, who sailed in who rowed across the Atlantic in the Atlantic race earlier this year. They did an absolute brilliant job. They were the oldest crew to ever achieve it, and have got into the Guinness Book of Records for doing it. The whole town was agog with their achievement. For the whole of the time that they were doing it, we were watching their progress on the website, and this town is so proud of them. It's the first time that we've had publicly the opportunity to say well done to them. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, they typify the Olympian spirit, our own Corinthians. This is Tony Short, Brian Fletcher, Chris Walters and Elliot Dell, and would you believe between them they have a combined age of 226 years. They took part in the 2,900-mile Talisker Whiskey Atlantic Challenge, dubbed as the world's toughest rowing race, from the Canary Islands in December. Having spent Christmas at sea, they reached the finishing line at Barbados in the Caribbean 48 days, 8 hours and 3 minutes later, putting them in 6th place. They were entered into the Guinness Book of Records as the oldest team to ever row the Atlantic. And for team member Tony Short being the oldest man ever to row the Atlantic. Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympians of Lyme, the Corinthians. guys were accompanied on the procession by the Lyme Regis Gig Club. Fairly newly formed, but now one of the most respected and one of the most exciting new sporting organisations in Lyme. It's open to everyone, young and old, and it's giving people the opportunity to row as a way of keeping fit, having fun and competing. The club has 3 Cornish pilots gigs with a 4th being built, plus a burgeoning youth section. They have competed in gig racing all over the southwest, and representing that club as their Olympians, would you please welcome Lyme Regis Gig Club, Michelle Prosser, Ben Prosser, John Stork, Andrew Pocock, Diana Dixon and Joanne Smith. Right, Lyme Regis Football Club was formed 127 years ago and is one of the oldest in Dorset. The club has just completed its greatest ever season, in which it reached 3 county finals, winning 2, lifting the Perry Street League Premier Division trophy, and also triumphed in 3 other knockout cups. The club provides sport and entertainment for over 200 players, managers and supporters every week, and is revered throughout the county. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Olympians from Lyme Regis Football Club. We have Adam Caddy, the youngest captain in the Perry Street League, first team captain. Luke Clifton, reserve team captain. Fred Parsons from the under-14s, Stephen Taylor from the under-14s, Ryan King from the under-12s, and Ethan Matthews from the under-10s. Ladies and gentlemen, Lyme Regis Football Club with Luke, a seasider of the future, his little son Owen. Seasider of the future, Lyme Regis Football Club, thank you very much. Lyme Regis Cricket Club next, where are you boys? Okay. Lyme Regis Cricket, Upline and Lyme Regis Cricket Club. Again, been playing on the wonderful village cricket green at Upline for over 100 years. They're having one of their best seasons, currently undefeated. And it's my pleasure now, they're all junior members who are representing the Olympian spirit for the cricket club. The club has a very burgeoning youth section, and it all goes very well for the future as far as the cricket club. Would you please welcome the Olympians from Upline and Lyme Regis Cricket Club. Captain Ashton Caddy, we have James Dunford, Henry Perry, Ollie Lee, Wesley Holmes, Rhys Davis, Tyler Wellman and Daley Holmes. Ladies and gentlemen, Upline and Lyme Regis Cricket Club. We're now going to turn to the sea again with the Lyme Regis Powerboat Club, who are based out on Monmouth Beach. The club was formed in 1961 to promote the amateur sport of water skiing, powerboat boating, diving and fishing in the Lyme Bay area. Over the last 50 years, members have represented Lyme Regis in water ski competitions on numerous occasions at local, regional, national, European and international level. The club has been overall winner of the club championships in GB, and there have been numerous national champions from the club. Those representing the club today range from juniors to veterans and beyond, including Rod Hawkins, who during 20 years representing Lyme won the European Cup Championship twice, British Seniors Championship 7 times, and the Diamond Race in 2005, in addition to numerous podium finishes. Tim Mayers and Richard Kirk have represented Great Britain at world level, achieving a 6th place in Belgium. Richard was 7th in Australia and won the Diamond Race in 2011. Robin Vita came second in the British Juniors and fourth in the European Juniors held in Belgium. So the future looks really secure for the Powerboat Club. They are true Olympians. Ladies and gentlemen, Lyme Regis Powerboat Club. Rod Hawkins, Tim Mayers, Richard Kirk and Miss Robin Vita.
Tommy, can I just take a picture with Robin? Quick. Thank you.
One organisation the sporting community of this town is very proud of is Lyme Regis Taekwondo Club. Locals here will know that they turn out for all our local events, giving their wonderful displays. The great discipline of this sport. They are truly Olympians when it comes to supporting this town. It's open to all ages and abilities. It's a growing club full of enthusiasm. The students have great commitment and love for the sport, the club, and more important, their town. And anyone wanting to join them, child or adult, is made to feel at ease at the club. It's very friendly indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Olympians from Lyme Regis Taekwondo Club. And today we have Mark Warrington, Marcus Simmons, Magenta Williams, Alice Clark, Jack Hussey, and the third down instructor who puts great effort into this organisation, Sharon Ward. Just Taekwondo Club. Not only do we have sporting organisations here, but we also have the sporting prowess of our local schools represented. And that's where it all starts as far as sport. And when you look at Cricket Club and Football Club, they get their first experience at our local primary schools. And we're really proud today that we have some Olympians from St Michael's Primary School. These children have represented the school during the year in a variety of sporting events. They're all year 6 and were nominated and voted by their classmates. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Olympians from St Michael's Primary School. And they are Thomas Gillespie, Lily Weaver, Joshua Keynes, Thomas Chantry, Courtney Wilbur and Jaden Burke.
Well done.
Right, next, ladies and gentlemen, Lyme has been very fortunate to get the Olympic torch coming through the town. Our near neighbours, Charmouth, it got bypassed a bit, but we wanted to make sure that our close community of Lyme in Charmouth and not Lyme was represented here today. And at Charmouth Primary School, they have a real sporting ethos. And we're very proud that they've come over the hill to join us in our celebrations today. So I want you to welcome the Olympians from Charmouth Primary School. And they are Lewis Fendel, Macy Bellworthy, Daniel Scadding, Tristan O'Leary, Leah Kindred and Matthew. Ladies and gentlemen, Charmouth Primary School. And our senior school here is also represented at the Woodruff School, where there are many sporting achievements. The town is really proud of that fact. And we have 6 here today, and I'm going to read their achievements to you before asking them to come out. Year 7, Lewis Pearson, swims for the county, reached the national in biathlon, plays in every school team. Year 8, Frida Hall-Hickler. Cricket all-rounders, always fully involved. Year 9, Alfie Bellworthy, athletics, tennis, all-rounder, very talented sportsman and exceptional leader. Year 10, Abby Dare, swims for the county, national cross-country runner, double county honours. Year 11, Lily Collier, played for all school teams including netball, hockey and badminton. And Gavin Pearson, a sixth form, county rugby player, captain of the rugby team, and all-round sportsman. Ladies and gentlemen, the Woodrow School. This is the first public occasion that Lyme Regis has had of saying well done and how proud we are of those 4 great guys who made up the Corinthians who rode the Atlantic. The town, as I said down at the COG, the town was absolutely agog when this activity happened. It's the most severe, most difficult of rowing races across the Atlantic, and we followed it every hour, every day on the web to see how you were getting along. People were sending them, emailing them messages of goodwill. And it was a real important occasion, and the town is so proud that they became the oldest crew to ever do it. And it was felt that there had to be some permanent memorial to that wonderful achievement, and it couldn't be a better time than in this Olympic year to do that. And the Mayor, Sally Holman, is now going to say a few words and unveil the plaque and take the Union Jack, which we have up the right way thanks to Simon, because we had it upside down. He's put us right many times during the Jubilee celebrations as well. So I'd like to hand over now to Her Worship the Mayor, Sally Holman.
Well, it should be, of course, our Corinthians that we are applauding today, and I know that you, like me, were watching them thinking, my goodness, all right, I admit it, Elliot, in the beginning, well, you know what I said.
We all know what you said.
We know that it started with a bit of a ding-dong, shall we say, in the pub, but honestly, the way that you did it, we are just so proud of you. We can't imagine what it is exactly that you went through, but really fantastic, fantastic spirit, and Lyme Regis is very proud of you.
Could you come over? And we'd also like to say that there was a great organisation behind. There was a great organisation behind this trip. It took a huge amount of organisation and fundraising, and we shouldn't forget the role that Andrew had in achieving that, and also the support of the many sponsors that you saw on the boat, and without their help that wouldn't have been possible. And Andrew, to you and your team behind it, we appreciate it, the town appreciates and admires you for what you did. So, Madam Mayor, you now have to do the official. Do you want one of the lads at one side here? Would you like to come in?
Not a team member.
Oh, we are now. Oh, am I going to do it? Oh,
Now, it won't surprise you that we're going to have an Olympian party afterwards with a band and hot dogs and things, but I'm afraid to say that's been rained off. But I think a lot of us might be going rained off, I'm afraid. But I think a lot of us might be heading that way towards the pub. So that's the thing. Thank you very much for coming today and making this a really special day for Lyme Regis.